Sometimes when we have the live streams and we cover the news on the top on that live stream, I actually forget about my own channel. So I have to try to cover this now, though most of you might have heard already. So Grace Randolph has done the unthinkable and actually talked about Alita Battle Angel. And what she says is that there is legitimate or genuine chatter at Disney for an Alita sequel or series. As some of you might recall, there was a, a rumor about back in May, a few months ago, that Disney was seriously considering an Alita Battle Angel sequel, according to their sources. And then the very next day, they came out and said that it was a sequel or a series. Now, let's see if I have that linked here. No, I don't. But I will read what they had said when they had originally reported this rumor. Then I'll get to Grace Randolph. And there was another guy on the internet claiming to have a scoop as well. But anyway, what we got discovered originally said was even if they don't decide to move forward with a second installment in the big screen franchise, they're planning to do a prequel series for the streaming service. According to our intel, one idea under construction is a show that takes place long before the events of the movie, when the title heroine was a frontline soldier in the war known as the Fall, which was briefly glimpsed during flashback sequences. Now, I have said this a couple times. It's not reporting rumors is not something that we typically do because there are just so many rumors all the time, every day about a sequel. But this one had. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I click on this. What made us look at this one more closely was that their source had, according to them, their source had also told them that there were going to be remakes, live action remakes of Robin Hood and Bambi, and both of those came true. And it was about a period of 8 or 9 months, right, when the confirmation of those came, um, when we got confirmation of those. Now, I wish I had the link for the other one because they actually had another thing. They mentioned another thing that they got right too. But anyway, because they said they had this track record, that made us think, well, this might be worth sharing because there's actually something there that they said, that they actually have gotten right. Doesn't mean that they will get it right, but they give us reason to believe that they might possibly be right. And now, well, not now. Let me read this first. What was it? So, what I had also added was that, as we originally noted when we reported the rumor back in May, these rumors can take about 8 or 9 months before they are confirmed true. With that said, this was back in May, and it has been about 5 or 6 months since then, right? If if that rumor is true, then it might make sense now that we're hearing from Grace Randolph and someone else, I forgot his name, I don't feel like looking it up right now, that there is some talk behind the scenes at Disney about an Alita sequel or series. I think it'll be both. If we get a series, I do believe we're going to get a movie because what a series would do is um, keep people, well, it'll keep Alita in the minds of people until the sequel comes, and it'll build up the brand. You can merchandise it, and it'll build hype for the sequel. And if I had a choice, because I had just put out an idea yesterday that I wanted, and then like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, like a minute after I posted it, I found out that Grace had posted her rumor like 10 minutes before I posted my idea for the series. So I was like, man, that was a nice little coincidence. But so what I would like for a series though, just gonna indulge myself a little bit here. Rather than a prequel series, I would like a series that covers the time between Alita and Hugo first starting to date and before she joins or tries out for motorball. Because there's a gap of time where she has to learn, she has to train, and Hugo's going to be her coach. And we haven't really seen her be a bounty hunter yet, right? I would like to see that. And I would like to you can stretch that out. You can do a whole bunch of different things in that time period. You can have her fight, um, like maybe Vector continues to send, what do you call it? Send people with bounties on them at her. Like you could do a villain of the week thing if you want to, or you can make it more like sort of long form and not have not a weekly thing. It could be like a, what do you call it? I can't remember what it's called. Oh well, whatever. But let's just move on here. That's what I would like to do. Um, we'll see though. Until we get confirmation that this is really happening and that it's true, we just got to continue to keep supporting, keep promoting the movie online and doing what we do. Things are going to slow down a little bit now because of the election. And in my opinion, I do think that it's going to get dramatic. I don't believe everything is done as the media is telling you it is. I you know it might get messy. That's all I'm going to say. So that is it for this video. Thank you all for listening, and I'll talk to you later.